YouTube said August 1st. Okay. We are live, y'all. We're just talking a little bit of behind the scenes, hoopty whoop wop and the whoopty whip whams. But we're here. It's Thursday. You know what that means? It's Slurpee Day at 7-Eleven. No, I'm sorry. It means that it's time for Full Metal Classic. We have a full list of people here. Before we even introduce them, we're going to talk to my man, my buddy, one of my closest friends in this league, Andrew James Barr. How the hell are you tonight, buddy?
I'm doing really good, Jay. I've got a different kind of Slurpee tonight, but we're going to play responsibly today.
As the holder of the title of the Drunken Master, we do everything responsibly around here. But that's a completely different thing. Guys, we have an entire panel ready for you. Let's start with Joseph. Joseph, how you feeling tonight, bud? It's been a minute. You said it's been, a year since your last win?
Yeah. Yesterday, last year, was the last time I won. But to be fair, I have not played a lot in Full Metal Classic. The last time I played was in November. I've been focusing more on teams, which, by the way, you can see us, Kat. You can see it, Wild Stallions playing against Team 80s in our team title match very soon. But also, I've also been very interested in seeing these new players come along. So it'll be cool to play a lot of new people today.
Hell yeah.
I'm ready to have fun.
Hell yeah. I see another familiar face, a man who co-hosted with me last week, the man who likes to throw a little bit of shade in it. Mark, how the hell are you?
Oh, wonderful, Jay. Andrew, how you doing? Competitors, hello, welcome back. I was so close the last time we played this game. So close. So I'm here to achieve that victory that was so denied me last time.
That's glad to hear. Let's hear from Coho. Coho, you're here again. It's good to see you, buddy. How you feeling about today's match? I like how Coho follows the rules. Oh, is he frozen? I thought he was just doing the shtick. But okay, we'll move on.
Let's see if it pays off for Coho.
That is true. To the man who knows it's 2 a.m. and he has no time for costumes, Joe, how the hell are you feeling this early in the morning for you?
Well, like I said, it's Friday, not Thursday. So for me, but I'm ready. Thankfully, it's my day off, and it's my day off tomorrow. So I'm
there you
really
go. To be awake. Doug, you're a man of many words for the most part, but you're not feeling too well. So let's keep it short and sweet. How you feeling? Go ahead and give us your dead whale sound.
I'm a fucking dead whale. Yeah, no, fuck this shit. Let's keep going. Let's play.
Oh, good thing we're not monetized. I love it. Anthony's here. Anthony, how you feeling? It's been a minute since we've seen you, bud. You're ready to kick some ass this time?
I'm hoping so, because last time was horrific. So I have to do slightly better, at least.
I understand that. And the Kid King person guy is back. We can see him. He's moving. Before we jump over to the cleaner over there, let's jump back to him. The man with the costume, the man with the crown, the man who runs fandom fights. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling like I'm in a room with a bunch of chumps. And then there's also all of us. Last time we played, I almost beat you. The only reason why I lost is because you had RJ there to take some points off of the way for both of us. And here, I have a good feeling that I've got this today. We've got Douglas, the guy who had to rip off my entire gimmick and couldn't do it even a quarter of the way as good. We have a bunch of rookies that I don't really know, and then James, who scored 2 points last time. So I'm not worried. I think I'm fine. So let's do this.
Boo this man. I love it. Boo this man. Speaking of the person who scored 2 points, Coho, how many points did you score last week? Or the last time you were here with him?
I don't remember.
You're fuzzy on that? You're fuzzy on that? All right, let's jump to James. James, do you remember how many points Coho scored the last time he was here?
Yeah, I can answer that for you. He scored 2. Hello, Full Metal Trivia. How you doing? I'm glad I can grace you with my glorious hair today. How you doing?
It's going to be a fucking yikes from me. All right. Well, James is here, and we've got somebody I haven't seen in the Full Metal Classic, at least to my knowledge, has not played yet, and that's Asher. Asher, how are you doing tonight, man?
Good. You guys are fucking weird, man. I'm ready to play. I mean that in the nicest compliment, but I'm ready to play. I'm ready to win.
All right. So I got a couple of quick rules to run down. Obviously, you guys know that we
Did we get Anthony? Is that his name?
Did I skip over Anthony? No, I got Anthony.
You got me.
Oh,
I got
my fault.
Anthony. It's like I have my
Live
list.
TV, folks.
Yes, you love it. My producer is saying kick the kid with the crown and the goofy fuck with the black coat and the white shirt. So I'm sorry, guys.
Sorry, you don't like taste.
All right, guys. So a couple of quick rules. As you know, it's 8 questions in round number 1. There are 80 of the day, so that's at least 1 point for each of you. What we're gonna do is you've got 3 repeats. Try not to hold on to them. Don't hoard them. It's not dragon gold. They're repeats. Use them. That's what they're there for. We're going to get rid of 2 people at the end of round 1. We're going to get rid of 2 people at the end of round 2. And then round 3 hijinks will ensue. Try to keep your hands on the screen at all times.
Sorry, Jay, just a clarification. Because we're 8, if we eliminate 2 for each round, there would still be 4 left in round 3.
You're right. So we're losing 3 people at the end of round 1. Thank you very much, Joseph.
Just to
I
clarify,
do not math. No, you are 100% correct. I do not math.
I got your math right today.
I was going to say that's exactly what Andrew's here for. He is and forever will be colloquially known as my math dealer. So, guys, if you understand the rules, if you guys have any questions, shout them out. Talk too much. But let's get right down to this. Let's start with question number 1. Question number 1 comes to y'all in the realm of action. In Last Action Hero, what magical item is used to transport people between the real world and the Jack Slater universe?
What movie do you want to be transported into?
Oh, just put me right in the middle of the Battle of the Bastards in Game of Thrones. I'm done. I don't care anymore. To quote Hubert J. Farnsworth, I don't want to live on this planet anymore. And we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's start with Joseph. Joseph, what you got?
I have no idea, so I just said a watch.
Unfortunately, that is incorrect. Mark, what you got, buddy?
Magic ticket. Movie ticket.
Yeah, give me 1 second. Coho.
I also said just a ticket, but it is a movie ticket.
Okay. Joe.
I said movie ticket.
Okay. Anthony.
Movie ticket.
Spence.
A magic projector.
Ooh, no. And Asher.
Get to the projector.
Okay.
You missed me.
Oh, and Doug, it's gonna happen at least once.
Movie ticket.
Movie ticket. Okay. So the question comes to whether or not we give it to Mark and Coho for magic ticket.
I mean, I personally would, but you're the head judge.
All right.
I trust your
He's
thoughts.
nicer than I am. I will follow. This is why we have 2 judges. Anthony did not get that correct.
Well, yeah, I did.
Okay.
Yeah, he did.
I said
So
correct, comma correct. Not you didn't get it right.
No.
And Asher and James.
Yes, we did not.
Okay.
Okay.
And question number 2.
All right. Question number 2 comes in comic strip movies. In Dick Tracy, who played mob boss Big Boy Caprice? What would your mob boss name be?
Not Jimmy Hoffa.
Oh, that's probably the smart option.
Yeah, I
And
don't
we'll
want to
go
get buried under Fenway Park or whatever.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
Let's start with Mark.
Al Pacino.
Hooah. Coho.
Al Pacino.
Drink booty sweat, baby. Joe.
I said Bob Hoskins.
Doug.
Al Pacino.
Anthony.
Al Pacino.
Nice. James.
Al Pacino.
On the board. And Asher.
Yeah, Josh Brolin, baby. He would make a great mob boss.
Yikes. And Joseph.
What was it?
You're muted, buddy.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm off Vincent D'Onofrio.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Thank you for being honest.
Yep. Question
Sorry.
number 3.
There's a fan going on, so I don't want to make a lot of noise.
You're good. You're good. Thank you for being considerate. Question number 3 comes to y'all in the realm of drama. What is the full title of the 2003 Peter Weir film starring Russell Crowe? If you were a Peter Weir film, which one would you be?
Probably. Oh man, I want to say Dead Poet Society, but that could get sad.
Yeah,
You want the full title, correct?
The full title, yes, that's what I'm looking for. That's why I'm giving you guys a couple extra seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's start with Coho.
Master and Commander, The Far Side of the World.
Correct. Joe.
Master and Commander, The Far Side of the World.
Correct. Doug.
I couldn't pull the whole title.
Anthony.
Master and Commander, Far Side of the World.
That is correct. James.
I had the sci-fi version, Far Side of the Universe.
Ooh, close. Asher.
Gladiator 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Joseph.
Master and Commander, The Far Side of the World.
Nice. On the board. And Mark.
No, I missed the full title.
Oh.
Ooh. All right. Well, we're going into question 4, and your category is actors and actresses. Which actors played the main characters Mike and Scott in the film My Own Private Idaho? I love this song, if you've ever heard My Own Private Idaho.
I have not, but that's not the state that I would own if I could buy a state.
Ooh, what one would you own?
You don't like
Puerto
potatoes?
Rico.
You don't like potatoes, Jay?
And we're going to go in
Not that much.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I love potatoes.
Let's start with Joe. Joe, what you
I
got?
got nothing.
Nothing. All right, Doug.
Yeah, this because I've never seen the movie. I think these two would work perfect together. William Dafoe and Jason Sudeikis.
Oh, yikes.
Hmm.
Unfortunately, not a bad pairing, I don't think, but not
No,
the
not at all.
correct answer. Anthony.
I got nothing.
James.
The greatest gay love story starring River Phoenix and Keanu Reeves.
Correct. Asher.
Yeah, what the hell is this movie? I put Woody Harrelson and Adam Scott.
It's Brokeback Mountain before Brokeback Mountain was a thing.
Oh, okay. Brokeback Potato.
Yes. Joseph.
I know them better as Theodore Logan and young Indiana Jones, Keanu Reeves, and River Phoenix.
Correct. Mark.
Yeah, this movie is something. Keanu Reeves and River Phoenix.
Correct. Coho.
River Phoenix and Keanu Reeves.
Correct. And that was everybody. Okay, so question number 5 comes to y'all. In the realm of release dates. Everybody's favorite. What year saw the release of Timothy Dalton's first James Bond film?
Timothy Dalton, the best Bond?
No.
The best bad guy in an Edgar Wright film starring Simon Pegg and Nick Frost. Though.
True.
Yes.
That also inspired my nickname.
Oh.
He said,
And-
"Here comes the fuss." I'm
Gotta
a slasher.
I must be stopped.
4. Keep going, gay. 3, 2.
You want to be a big cop in a
1.
small town? Fuck off at the model village. Doug.
I said 1973.
Oh, unfortunately
Wow.
incorrect. Anthony,
I said 85. I got no idea.
closer. James.
Ask me about a movie that matters next time. It's a 1968.
Wow, way wrong.
Whoa, that's Connery. That's
Whatever.
Connery.
Way wrong.
Okay,
Asher,
here.
I said 83.
a little bit farther.
Ah, shit.
Joseph,
I said 1987.
1987 is correct.
Oh.
Mork.
88. One off.
Quick Vale, get him a sandwich.
Right. Cohesi.
1987.
Very nice. Joe.
There's a reason I want to play in the James Bond game, 1987.
1987. Very nice. Very nice.
All right. Your next comedy comes in the ha-ha-ha-has and the yuck-yucks of comedy.
Yeah, you said comedy twice.
In Bridesmaids, what animal are guests given as party favors at the bridal shower?
How specific do you want this answer?
Yeah,
Just
I was going to say.
clarify.
Not overly specific, but we are looking for an animal.
Yeah, a main animal. Jay, cover for me. I realized I didn't plug my laptop in, and it's starting to die.
So, Jay, what kind of animal would you like to be given at a bridal shower? Well, it's funny that you mentioned that because I have about 5 ideas. 4, 3,
That should do it.
2, 1. Let's start with Anthony.
Yellow lab puppies.
I'll take it.
Fuck.
James.
General answer, I said dogs.
I'll take it. Asher.
You know, I said dogs / puppies. So
I will take it. Asher's on the board. Joseph.
I said the same thing. Dogs / puppies.
I'll take it. Mark.
Puppies.
Puppies. Correct. Coho.
I was gonna write puppies, and I decided to go for the shout out to the greatest of all time, Maggie Bacala, the macaw.
Joe.
Puppies.
Puppies. Doug.
Puppies.
Very nice. I wasn't gonna be a dick and be like, give me yellow Labrador, golden retriever, or yellow Labrador puppies.
Well, that was what I was worried about.
That's why it was like generalized, but give me an animal, you know? Okay. Question number 7 comes y'all in the realm of horror movies, including the 2015 remake. How many movies are there in the Poltergeist franchise? Some say too many. A bold few say not enough.
Who
I
says
fall into the camp of too many.
The bold few. We'll go 5,
the 10%?
3, 2, 1. Hands down. Let's start with James.
Is it the Worst Horseman 5?
Ooh, no, unfortunately. Asher.
4.
4 is correct. The best amount of horsemen. Joseph.
I have played, including this one, 4 Full Metal Classic matches.
Very nice. Mark.
4.
Correct. Coho.
Figured I was missing one. I said 3.
Oh, Joe.
Yeah, it's like 5.
Oh, Doug.
It's 4.
It is
Everybody forgets about the hotel.
true. Anthony.
4.
Very nice. Okay.
So, your final question in this round comes from Movie Quotes. What film contains the following quote? I just wanted to say that I'm a nerd, and I'm here tonight to stand up for the rights of other nerds. A very poignant quote right there, Jay.
I don't know. Seems like some nerd shit to me.
Well, I'm a dork, so there's a difference.
At least you're not a dweeb.
Is there?
Well, I can still at least count to 5, 4, 3, 2,
Mm.
1.
Oh, yeah.
Let's start with Asher. Asher, what you got?
Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Yikes. Nobody. Joseph.
Yeah, I didn't remember that. Napoleon Dynamite.
Ooh. Both movies with nerds in them. Both not bad guesses. Both inaccurate, though. Mark.
I don't think it's right, but Revenge of the Nerds.
I don't think you're right because you are.
Oh,
What?
That was my first
sometimes
guess.
the obvious
God.
answer is the correct answer.
it's so obvious.
Coho.
I went for the obvious Revenge of the Nerds as well.
Joe.
Yeah, I went with my gut. Revenge of the Nerds.
See, there you go. Obvious guts, douche.
Revenge of the Nerds.
Anthony.
Yeah, I went the other way and just spaced and didn't write anything.
Oh, yikes. James.
Seemed a little too obvious. Revenge of the Nerds.
That's yeah.
Okay. So that is the end of round one. Like I said, we're going to be getting rid of 3 a day. Let's contabulate. I have 1, 2, 3. I have 3 people with 6 points.
Who are the 3?
Mark, Coho, and Doug.
All right, because I had Doug with 5.
I have Doug with 5 as well.
Okay. I might have given him an extra point.
I have me with 5 as well.
Well, hey, thanks for being honest, buddy. Okay, so I have 2 people with 6, 1, 2, 3 people with 5, 2 people with 4, and 1 person with 2.
Yeah.
That clears up everyone for round 2 then.
Yep. So unfortunately, today we will be saying goodbye to, for round 1, we will be saying goodbye to Joe. We'll be saying goodbye to James, and we'll be saying goodbye to
I think I got
Asher.
5.
Yeah.
I got 5.
Yeah, I have Joe with 5.
I have Joe with 5 as well.
I have Joe with 4. So
Nope.
let me do my math again. This is why I don't like the math.
I know
y'all.
I'm bad at math too, so I could be totally wrong.
I scored better than
Because I also have myself with 9 billion.
I got 5.
So.
Yeah, I have 2 definite outs and then a 4-way tie for that third one.
Okay. Got a 4-way tie for that. Oh, this tie is going to get interesting. I hope you guys pick the movie I think you're going to pick. Okay. Okay. Coho.
Yeah, what's up?
All right. You've been here. You've got to win. Since we've got a 4-way tie, that 4-way tie is going to be broken.
Yes.
We are going. Since we've lost 2 people, okay. So yeah. Did we wait? We lost James and we lost Asher. So
That's
it's
correct.
between Joe, Joseph, Doug, and Anthony. I need a Rotten Tomatoes critic score or a worldwide box office choice from you, buddy.
I'm feeling like worldwide box office is gonna be more fun today.
Okay. Mark.
Yes.
Movie 1 or movie 2?
Movie 2.
I was hoping somebody would choose movie 2.
I got you.
Your worldwide box office that you need to get closest to is 1978's The Lord of the Rings.
Wow.
What the
Oh, sorry. The Phantom Showrunner over here just said, "Damn." I asked 8 questions. That is just oof, my guy.
That's
Question provided by yours truly.
I love it. I love it.
Okay, so James and Asher are gone, and we're gonna lose the person who's farthest away, and we're gonna go.
I got you, James.
5, 4, 2, 1. Pens down. Joseph, what is your guess?
This was fun, guys. 10 million.
Okay.
Joe.
75.
No, I can't. Oh my god. I'm definitely losing.
Doug.
Yeah, I went 115 million.
I'm not even at 500,000. No, I don't know. I don't think we have movies.
Fucking blasting him, bro. And Anthony, I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Like, yeah, 500,000.
500K. All right.
Okay, so
Hey, maybe I'm not the first one.
The person farthest away. So the person we're gonna have to say goodbye to, the third person we're gonna have to say goodbye to at the end of round number 1 is gonna be Anthony. Unfortunately, the worldwide box office for the 1978 Rankin and Bass Lord of the Rings, $30 million.
26. I was so close.
I didn't even take a guess.
Hold on, didn't someone say 115 million?
yeah, someone.
Oh, you're
You
right.
said 500,000.
You're right. That is on me. I
100,000.
apologize.
I was.
He is still here. I got my numbers mixed up again. Not good at math. It will be Doug.
Sorry, Doug.
Doug, I'm sorry, buddy.
Oh,
Go feel better. He's right. He was off by $85 million.
Yeah, unfortunately.
That was me.
Terrible.
Anthony, I'll make that up to you, buddy. I'll write your name in doo-doo brown marker. That way I won't forget you.
Doug, if it makes you feel any better, I rubbed out a 1 in front of that 75 at the last second.
Ooh.
Yeah, you did.
Good. Guys, it was the 70s. They don't make a lot of money.
It's true.
Family show.
except for Star Wars.
All right. So now that we've got all of y'all, I'm gonna get, since I got Coho first, I'm gonna go to Mark first here. Mark, 2 numbers between 1 and 7.
2 numbers. All right. 5 and 3.
Coho, 1 number.
1 number. Wait, what?
1 number between 1 and 7.
Okay.
That's
4.
not 5 and 3. Okay. Joseph.
Number 7.
Number 7. All right. Joe.
6.
6. All right. Anthony.
Did someone say 2?
Nobody has said 2 yet.
No.
2. All right. Guys, so before we do that, I will read you off so you have a little list of what's going to be happening for round number 2, right? You have movie presidents, action movies, Hugh Jackman movies, movie taglines, Best Picture Winners Edition, movies based on YA novels, and the secret category. Now, all of those categories, with the exception of the secret category, are worth 1 point apiece. If the wheel lands on the number 1, or one of you guys decides to take the secret category, it will be worth 2 points apiece. Does that number 2 works? All right, then I've got a handy dandy little wheel right here.
Can I hear the scores one more time before we start, just so I know what's. Is it cool?
Yeah, you and Mark are tied at 6. Everybody else has 5.
Okay.
Close.
The suspense is killing me.
Anthony, it landed on number 2, bud. Do you need me to read those off for you again?
No, I got them written here.
Okay.
So I just, all right. I'll go with action.
Go with action movies. Okay, action films. You want to take the first one since I took?
Sure. Quick thing though. Oh no, never. There it is. They were kind of combined together. Gotcha. Yeah, I'll take the first one.
Okay.
All right, boys. Your first question in action movies. Which 2003 action film features Willem, Enrique Iglesias, and Mickey Rourke in supporting roles?
What film features Willem Dafoe, Enrique Iglesias, and Mickey Rourke in supporting roles?
Okay.
You cut out there for a second, bud.
Yeah.
I like the inflection on the iglesia.
He can be your hero, baby.
No, my hero is personally it's Chad Kroger.
Whew. Okay.
I literally just got fired. I can see Sandy sending me the message right now. 4, 3, 2, 1, pens down. Let's start with Joseph. Joseph, what you got?
I guess Once Upon a Time in Mexico.
You guessed correctly.
That is totally right.
Mark.
Once Upon a Time in Mexico.
Correct. Coho.
Boondock Saints.
Ooh, incorrect. Joe.
I didn't have it.
And Anthony.
Didn't have it.
All right. Question number 2 comes y'all in the realm still of action films. In Speed, Keanu Reeves is told that the bus will explode if it drops below what speed?
And you need it in miles per hour, right?
Yeah, because I'm an American and we don't convert to kilometers or hectares.
It's just that I saw a reaction video that said that in Dedicated to Art, the guy who's from Netherlands said that he knew it in kilometers per hour, not miles per hour. It just made me laugh.
That is actually kind of funny. Seems like something Keith would say. And we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mork.
Stay above 50.
That is correct, dude. Coho.
50.
Joe.
I think it was called The Bus That Couldn't Slow Down.
Anthony.
50.
Joseph. Did you say 50? Does it say 50? It does say 50. Okay. Okay. We still can't hear you, bud.
Sorry? Oh, sorry.
No, it's not you. It's literally Andrew we can't hear. Technical difficulties, wonderments of doing a live show.
How's this?
Okay, now we can hear you.
Right, cool. All right, so your third question. Who wrote and directed the 2004 Val Kilmer film Spartan?
We literally just had a question about a bus, and they weren't even punny enough to put the Val Kilmer vehicle.
I didn't write these questions, so
that was bad. I'll see myself out after that.
No, come back. I liked it.
Jesus, that was terrible. Oh my goodness.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's start with Cohezy. Coho, what you got?
I said Oliver Stone.
Unfortunately incorrect. Joe.
Shane Black?
Unfortunately incorrect. Anthony.
Didn't know this existed as a movie.
Me too.
Joseph.
I said Rennie Harlan.
Unfortunately, not a bad guess for all of these guys, but incorrect. And Mark.
Sounds like something Joe Carnahan would do.
No, it does not. But
okay.
It might sound like something that David Mamet would do.
Yeah,
that's a name.
Yeah.
My man, Mamet.
I can confirm that is a name.
That is a name. It has been confirmed by the Englishmen. I appreciate that you guys have the best dictionaries. Question number 4, the final question in round number 2 is also in action films. It is, in Olympus Has Fallen, what activity do the president and Secret Service agent Mike Banning engage in at the beginning of the film?
What a name. Mike Banning.
Yeah. It's okay.
Yeah, this one wasn't written by David Mamet, so I don't care.
Yeah, but it's no Michael Scarn.
Threat level midnight.
Threat level midnight. And it's 5 consecutive sequels. 4,
Hey!
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Joe.
Fishing.
Fishing is incorrect, unfortunately. Anthony.
No idea.
No idea. All right. Joseph.
I guess drinking / social drinking.
No, unfortunately, I can't take that. Mark.
Yeah, I said fishing.
Oh, and Coho.
So that they went for a run.
No. Unfortunately, guys, we were looking for either boxing or sparring.
Of course they were.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's that one. So it looks like I've got one person with 8, 2 people with 7, and 2 people tied for 6.
That's what I have.
Okay. So unfortunately, at this point in time, we will be having to say goodbye to, I believe it is Joe and Anthony, if my math has
You are correct, sir.
proven inaccurate. All right. Joe, Anthony, I appreciate you guys for coming out. Guys, I want to see you back in. Give it 2 weeks. Put your name back on the wheel. And Joe, I'm going to try to get one together here in the next couple of weeks where it's not 2 o'clock in the morning for you, so you don't have to worry about staying up all night.
It's not all night. It's not even 3 yet. I'm all right.
All right, guys.
Man.
If you guys want to stick around, go ahead and mic and cam off for me, or drop out completely and go kick ass in the YouTube channel for the last round. All right, guys. So round number 3 is going to work like this. Everybody knows I will be asking all of the questions this one, and Andrew will be taking care of my math for me. It is a tight race. I do have Joseph and Coho tied at 7 points apiece, and I have Mark with 8. So it's still anybody's game. Round number 3 is going to work like this. If you miss a question or you give me a blank board, you will lose a point. If you give me the correct answer, you will gain a point. Everybody ready to start round number 3?
Yep.
All right. Round number 3, question number 1 comes to you in the realm of classics. In The Quiet Man, after a fatal incident, John Wayne's character relocates to Ireland to start over and forget about his career as a what? If you could move to a country and forget about a fatal incident, what would you choose?
Probably the exact same location.
Costa Rica.
Oh,
So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Joseph.
I guessed a pilot.
Unfortunately, that is incorrect. Mark.
Sports announcer.
Oh, close, but no.
Damn.
And Coho.
I said bounty hunter.
oh.
Not bad guesses for any of them. It was actually a boxer. Yeah.
Watch this. It's so good.
Question number 2 comes in the realm of sci-fi fantasy. In what film does Nicole Kidman play the villain, Mrs. Coulter, leader of the Gobblers?
Funny name for a for a group of
Terrifying things. Yes, of course. Because you can't take a bad guy seriously if they've got a funny name. Look at Voldemort. Look at Snidely Whiplash. Can't take him serious.
What'd you say about Dark Lord Voldemort?
It said he's got a bitch name.
How dare you?
And we'll go 5. 4.
I don't understand it
3,
either, but come on.
2.
Repeat the question.
1. Okay, you got it in right in time. In what film does Nicole Kidman play the villain, Mrs. Coulter, leader of the Gobblers? Now, if you had a villainous force that you were in control of, would you call them the Gobblers? Because it sounds like a second-rate Pac-Man ripoff.
I would not. I'd probably call them the Hereafter.
The Hereafter. Ooh, yikes. I would call them the This Is Boring. So 5, 4,
What if it's an army
3,
of turkeys?
2, 1. And then you call it Turkpocalypse now.
Ooh.
Let's start with Coho. Coho, did that repeat help you?
Is it the Bad Batch?
It is not the Bad Batch, unfortunately. Joseph, what you got?
First thing that came to my mind was the Golden Compass, His Dark Materials.
That is the correct answer. And Mark.
She's literally never a villain except for the Golden Compass.
That is correct.
That's probably not true.
Question number 3 comes in the realm of directors. Who directed the film Where the Wild Things Are?
I love this book. Oh, yep.
No, you're good. You're good. I loved this book. I had a crown. It said, "Look at me now" on it. Yeah.
I want to see that crown.
It's on my Instagram. This wasn't that long ago. It was like 4 years ago. I'm a gigantic child.
Only if you listen to I'm Broken by Pantera while wearing it.
I am a man, baby. And we will go 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
Coho using his second repeat. It comes in the realm of directors. Who directed the film Where the Wild Things Are?
Just doing a little math in my head right now.
I believe Coho has to hit this and everybody else has to miss.
Yep.
Actually, he can miss this, but if he misses and Mark gets it right, then he's eliminated. But if he misses it and Mark misses it also, then he's still in.
Joseph just got shanghaied into being the co-host for next week because he's good with
No pressure, King.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's start with Joseph, as a matter of fact.
Spike Jones.
It was a Spike Jones joint. Mark.
It is Spike Jones.
And Coho.
It should have been Mike Newell, because then I would have gotten this right.
Yikes. All right, Coho. It was good having you here, buddy. But according to Joseph, he says that you can play anything, and he looks really smart, so we're going to go with that. It was a pleasure having you here. I can't wait to get you in 2 weeks, dog. We know you're going to get that second win. All right. It comes down to this, y'all. we got 2 questions left. It's getting heavy in here, baby. Question number 4 comes to you in the realm of plot summaries. Name the movie from the plot summary. A teenage loner pushes his way into the underworld of a high school crime ring to investigate the disappearance of his ex-girlfriend.
You were cutting in and out there, Jake.
Okay, I can definitely give you guys a technical.
Sorry, man.
No, you're good, bud. Name the following movie from the plot summary. A teenage loner pushes his way into the underworld of a high school crime ring to investigate the disappearance of his ex-girlfriend.
Thank you.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, it sounds like this high school is tough. I had an easy one.
What, did you go to Degrassi?
How did you know?
Because you look like you'd be friends with Drake.
Who says we aren't?
Oh, 5.
I've got him on speed dial.
4, 3, 2. You believe in phones. 1. Pens down. Let's start with Mark.
Love this movie. Brick.
Brick is correct. Joseph.
Great job, Mark. Paper Towns.
Oh.
And that does it.
That is game. And your winner, Mark, the guy with the most difficult last name, so I'm going to let him say it himself.
Cuellar.
Nicely done, Jay.
This was fantastic, y'all. This is a high scoring affair, even without needing the 2-point questions in the second round. That secret category, it's got to be picked. Okay, that's like literally the one that I want to be picked. It was the easiest secret category of any of the secret categories I've ever seen.
Wow,
you guys will love it when it finally pops up. You show Cuellar some love for that category. But let's talk to our winner today, Mark. Mark, you got your is this your first win or your second?
This was my first overall. Actually, might be the second. I actually don't know. That's a good question, Jay.
I as the host should probably get on that. I'm gonna say it's your first because all you do is complain about not winning the last one. So
You mean that one time I mentioned it? Yeah.
yeah, that one time that you mentioned it today. Yeah. How you feeling after this win, buddy?
Oh, I feel great. If only nothing else, just for putting down the so-called king, the man who calls himself king. Oh, what a laughable affair that is. But I digress. I don't want to seem petty. But Coho, who's the idiot now?
Ooh, shots fired. Where's the bam when you need it? Anyways,
That's you, Andrew.
You're slacking right now, buddy.
I'm on vacation from my brows.
Yeah.
Over to our second place finisher today. Joseph, you came through. It's been about a year since your last win, and you took it all the way to round number 3, second to last question, that penultimate question. Brick just got you. How are you feeling after this?
Okay, just one quick thing. If you're interested in seeing Caleb do any better, check out the last time I won. Full Metal Trivia Classic Season 2, Match 11. He does even worse in round 3, actually. And
yikes! I was bus.
When that Lord of the Rings animated box office thing came up, I thought I was gone in round 1, but I was closer than I thought in there. And I'm also happy that I was behind Caleb in round 1, but able to pass him anyway. That's kind of cool for me. I think there are a couple of mistakes I made here and there, but I'm overall satisfied with this performance. Even though I didn't win, Mark was pretty dominant for most of the game, so I'm cool to losing in this particular game where he was pretty impressive in there. So yeah, I'm all right.
I can feel that. Over to my co-host, Andrew. How did you feel about today's match?
This was a fun match. It came real close. Mark was able to pull it out, but it was a real close game throughout most of it.
Yes, it was. All right, guys. So we're gonna get out of here and stop on your ear and talking so much. So from Joseph, from Mark, from Coho, from Doug, from Joe, from Anthony, from Asher, from Andrew, from Jason, we are out of here. This has been Full Metal Classic this week. Remember, be the person Mr. Rogers knows you can be, and go get your free Slurpee while you can. It is still 7-11. We are out today. Bye-bye.